Thanks for hanging with me. I mentioned before to sharpen your pencils. You might want to resharpen them again because now we're going to get into some complicated discussion. It's important if you have the brochure to follow along with me so you can make sense of what I'm saying, but hopefully I will articulate it well enough that you'll be able to understand. How do you want to receive your Medicare coverage? The way that I like to break it down is that you have three options at your disposal. I want to say up front, however, that when I do these meetings in person, sometimes people get the impression that I'm favoring one option over the other. And I want to be clear that I don't favor any of them. There is no best option. It's whatever is best for you that's most important. Every person's situation can be different and unique, and therefore it's important that you evaluate all of these options relative to your personal situation and make the decisions that best for you. We would like to help you make those decisions, obviously, but I want to be clear. There is no best, there is no better, it's whatever's best for you. So the first option is Original Medicare. We've just reviewed that in detail, and you can sign up for Original Medicare and you can stay there and do nothing else if you choose to. You will have to pay your Part B premium in most cases for that. However, you will also need to get a prescription drug plan, a Part D plan. Original Medicare does not cover prescription drugs, and you are required to get a Part D plan unless you have credible coverage elsewhere, such as with an employer plan. You will also pay a premium for that drug plan as well. So in this illustration, you have two cards, your red, white, and blue card and your health provider card, and you will show them to your providers when you receive service. That's your first option. The second option is to use something or purchase something called a Medicare supplement plan, also referred to as a Medigap plan. These plans act as backup insurance, if you will, supplemental insurance, thus the word, to Original Medicare. You contract with a private insurance carrier to provide these plans and this coverage. There's a handful of plans out there. They all have to be uniform in nature according to Medicare rules. The premiums can vary, but you will have a separate card and a separate premium for that coverage. So what you will do is you will go to the provider and you will give them your red, white, and blue card and your private insurance supplement card. They will bill Medicare first, and whatever Medicare doesn't pay, they will submit to your private insurance carrier, and they will pay based upon the type of plan design that you purchased. Medicare supplements, also known as Medigap plans, do not have prescription drug coverage. So it's important for you to understand that in this case, you're going to have to get a prescription drug plan as well. So now you're going to have three cards and three premiums in this example. The third option is to buy a Medicare Advantage plan. These are also referred to as Part C plans. Think of your old high school algebra days. Why do they call it Part C? Well, they combine Part A and Part B of Original Medicare into one plan. So A plus B equals C. Also, many of these plans have prescription drug coverage built into them as well without any additional premium. Okay? They also tend to have additional benefits to them that Original Medicare and Medicare supplements do not have. I'll go over some greater detail of that later, but for example, I mentioned earlier, gym memberships, over-the-counter benefits, health and dental and vision, some transportation, etc. Medicare Advantage plans have these built into them in many cases that the other two options do not. Okay? So it's important for you, again, to understand what the options are, what the financial implications of those are relative to premiums, and what the coverages and co-pays and co-insurances amount to, and make the decision that's best for you and your loved ones.